So there's an energy coming through, guys, of receiving signs and like having a knowing of feeling called towards, you know, God's work, called in a certain direction, called for something bigger than yourself, okay? And understanding that, but then on the same hand, feeling doubtful in yourself or unqualified or like just questioning, like, what am I supposed to do like with this? How am I supposed to follow this through? Let's dive a little bit deeper and we'll find out a little bit more. Welcome to Angie Baby Intuitive. Thank you for joining for your collective read. Absolute pleasure to have you guys here. Welcome back to our veteran collective. And if you're here for the first time, guys, welcome aboard to our soul family. Love having you guys here. And I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Okay, so what are we going to pull from? Yeah, we'll start with these. So definitely there's something here that you know that you're meant to do, okay? It's like you might think about it randomly during the day in quiet thoughts and stuff. Leave the past behind and go deeper is coming. Open up to the chance. Oh, open up to change. God, got crazy then. And release control. Okay. There's also be real here that I think is feels relevant. Reveal what needs to be seen. I'm hearing right now it's you. Okay, so we're going to put that over here as well. So like I said, it comes up in moments. Like it just keeps coming back up is what I'm getting, okay? And it can be random times throughout the day. So it just keeps coming back up within you. You keep receiving signs and synchronicities that are sort of leading towards that. But then, like I said, you question, like, who am I to do that? You know, that's what's coming through. So we've got release control, leave the past behind, go deeper, open up to change, be real, and reveal what needs to be seen. So I think this is a case of like believing in yourself and believing in the real you and letting people see the real you. Okay, you've got to release this control that you feel that you need to have over yourself. There's a need to step outside of your comfort zone even, okay? You need to go deeper within yourself to see. You need to understand who you truly are and find the real you, because there's something in your past here that sort of stops you from feeling like you can move forward into a position of this. So what I'm getting right now is like conflict in yourself. But I've done this, you know, I can't do that. I've been here and I've said that, but so I can't move in a direction that sort of leads God's word here is what I'm getting, okay? Because you're questioning an older version of yourself that, yes, granted, was a part of you, okay? And you've been through these things. You've done whatever it is that you've done. For everyone, it's going to be different. But that doesn't define you. Okay, that's not the real you. You know the real you at the core. Okay, you're the person that would give your shirt off your back for someone who needs it, okay? Or give your last dollar to a homeless person or a person who needs something to eat. That is the real you, okay? You need to go a little bit deeper within yourself here and be open to the change that is being shown to you, the signs and synchronicities that are coming towards you for whatever purpose it is that you're being called for, okay? And again, as far as the purpose is called, for everyone it can be different. Okay, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a grandeur mission here, okay? It can be, you know, as simple as being someone who, I don't know, opens a not-for-profit and wants to feed people. Okay, so, or even just going out and packing sandwiches and feeding people. You know, it can be as simple as that. But whatever it is that you're being called towards, okay, you need to believe in yourself and you need to head in that direction. Okay, I guess the first step here is what's coming through is to believe in yourself, go deeper within yourself, understand yourself here and realize who you truly are, and release the control over that version of yourself. Release the control over the mindset of that version of yourself. Okay, release it to God. And trust your intuition, trust the, leave the past behind, that's for sure. And trust your intuition and the signs that you're being sent here. Reveal what needs to be seen. Go deeper. So what I'm getting here is you need to reveal the real you. Okay, it doesn't matter, even if people around you have seen that older version of yourself, okay, that doesn't matter. What you need to do now is show them the new version of yourself, the real version of yourself, okay, not the person that was influenced by past decisions and past hurts and past habits and, you know, an older version of yourself. So this is what you need to do, is reveal what needs to be seen, and that is the real you. Be real and reveal what needs to be seen. Whoever is by you will be by you, and whoever is not meant to be won't be, okay? The old cliche, we hear it a million times in readings, but this is the truth of it all, isn't it? You know, you have to trust, release control, trust what you're being shown. I'm also getting right now that you're not doubting the calling itself, okay? You're doubting yourself. So that's where this sort of comes from. I don't know why I heard that reiterated. They reiterated that, but obviously someone needs to hear that. You don't doubt the calling. You know what you should and could be and can do. It's just like you question yourself, how can I do that? What are we pulling from? Yeah. Oh. Show us what the collective needs to see, please. Oh my goodness, they almost all fell out then. That would have been full on. Hostiles. Strange. Blossoming abundance. Okay, so this could be why you doubt yourself, because you've got people who sort of around you, like I was saying, it doesn't matter whether there have been people around you who saw this older version of yourself. Those people are going to fall off if they're not meant to be around you and they don't want to support you on this journey, okay? Those people are still stuck in that version. Okay, because they would have needed to be a certain version in order to be around you while you were in that older version. I know this is getting confusing right now because I'm getting confused myself, but the reality is that those people are still in that version, that old version of you, of themselves, that were seeing that old version of you, if that makes sense, okay? You need to move past these people. 8 could be significant, okay? 26 could be significant. We've also got 11 and 3, so cornucopia, which is the equivalent of 10 of cups, I believe. And then we've got blossoming in abundance. Whatever it is, it's goodness, okay? This is what you're moving towards. Or reveal what needs to be seen. Like, this is not the version of you anymore, even if once upon a time it was, okay? That's also coming through. This is where you're heading to. This is you blossoming abundance, blossoming into a new version of yourself. But again, I still stand by, if there are people around you who sort of look at you and make you doubt yourself because they're like, what are you talking about? How can you do that when you've been here and done this and blah, 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 and like just put judgments upon you? Release those people, release control, okay? Because when you release the control here and leave the past behind, these people are going to fall off. And strange how it sits with these two cards, okay? All right. There was also rest and rejuvenation underneath that. So, you know, maybe you just need to go into, you know, not go into, but like meditate on the question. The answers will come to you. You're already receiving signs and synchronicities. That's what I'm getting. So it's just a case of believing in those, you know. I'm seeing you taking like 2 steps forward towards the calling and then backing away here. So that could be relevant for somebody, okay? We've got soul expansion coming out here. Faith, have faith, yeah, in yourself. Light activation, so this could be to do with your purpose, okay? Voice of truth, you have to listen to your voice of truth. That's crazy. Downloads and understanding and forgiveness. Master Jesus coming out here. This is how, and charity. What did I say? You know, opening a not-for-profit. Okay, so not opening, but maybe working for a not-for-profit, feeding people through a not-for-profit. You know, being a part of a charity that helps other people. That could be as simple as the calling that you're being called to do, is what I'm saying. Volunteering, you know, getting that, just helping people, okay? Helping people. It can be as simple as that. It doesn't have to be a grandeur like, or you're being called for this great Lord, big mission here, okay? Jesus was one who just fed people, right, and washed their feet and just made people feel loved, okay? That could be as simple as what your mission is. And the fact that he's coming out here is just crazy. And forgiveness. Oh, I'm getting right now that, like, you know, God and the ethereal realms, the divine, Jesus, none of your spiritual guides, no, there's no judgment from heaven here, okay? There's no judgment from the divine, from source. Okay, you are being measured by your heart, okay? By your heart. I wish I could remember. DJ Polaris gave me a really good version of the forgiveness card in one of the readings yesterday. And I just thought, wow, it just blew my mind. Of his version, his interpretation of that card and what he felt when he saw that card. It was just a really beautiful version of that forgiveness. And it had to do with like how humanity, basically, I think what it was this is my interpretation of what his interpretation was, is that the way that humanity has lost its way, you know, that was the. It's in the comments if anyone wants to go and have a read. I think it was one of the messages from yesterday, one of the readings from yesterday. But yeah, it was a pretty interesting. Anyway, I'm moving on. A beautiful interpretation. Go and give it a read, because I just thought, wow, you know, it really just touched me. So, and don't forget to check out his book, guys. It's in my in my posts, okay? You can grab it on Amazon. It's, you know, if you download Kindle, and you can purchase it through Amazon. So, interesting read. And then he's also, sorry, I keep coming back to it, but he's also ready to release one about solar humans. So I reckon a lot of you would be interested in what he's actually writing about, because it has to do with, you know, our journey here on Earth and our journey as soul, like our actual being of who we are, and that is our soul, you know, our divine self. So yeah, definitely worth a read. I think a lot of you would be interested in, if you want to go and have a look at that. And so Master Jesus coming out here, you know, forgiveness. there is no, this is another sign for you, is that there is no judgment from the divine, from source, from Jesus. Okay, so you need to release the past, and look where it's coming out. Release control and you know, leave the past behind, basically. I can't remember, and I'm not going to get under there and have a little look. Yes, I am. Who am I kidding? Leave the past behind. Okay, and you're receiving downloads and understanding about this. Okay, you're on the path of light. You've got light activation coming out here. Love and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. So while you're on this journey is what's coming through, you are going to be healed through this journey also of what you have been through in your life, and you are not being judged. You are being called in this direction because you have been there and you have a full understanding of what it is. Okay. It can be as simple as using your voice of truth here. Look at it. I know I've done a reading about this before, but I can't help if it comes out again. So, you know, and we've also got faith, humanity and benevolence, light activation and charity, and soul expansion. So your consciousness is expanding. Just go with the flow, release control, and let yourself go with the expansion of it all, okay? Because this is what you're being called to do here. The truth is being revealed to you. And the insights and the knowledge and the downloads that are coming through from heaven. So it's just, you know, so ideal and fitting that we've got this Lady Venus coming out next to Master Jesus here. Okay. And then we've got stand strong, focus on your... Wow. Stand strong, focus on your purpose. Release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. Wow. Even walk your truth is what I'm hearing right now. So whatever you're being called towards, guys, you need to continue on that path, okay? You need to actually take the first step. Well, like I said, I saw you taking 2 steps forward and then you stopped, okay? And every, you know, that's got to stop. That's got to stop in itself. You need to keep going. Oh, look at this faith. Trust the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. Be the light in the world. Shine your light. Okay. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. You need to trust your intuition. You need to trust what it is that you're seeing. The messages that you're receiving, you need to trust them, okay? Connect with heaven. Ask and you shall receive. Look at this. What did I say? Meditation. Ask the questions that you're seeking because they will come to you. And look at this. Ask and you shall receive. Connect with heaven. All whilst Jesus is coming out here. You need to expand your consciousness here. Understand the connection between everything. There's a reason why you walked the path that you walked, and you made the decisions that you made, and you done the things that you have done. And it is for this purpose right here that you're leading towards. Okay, let's pull. What are we pulling? Let's get one of these. Show us what the collective needs to see, please. I'm getting that it's a weight on your shoulders, okay? You feel very overwhelmed with taking this on when you don't feel prepared and you don't feel good enough. But it's because you care so much that you don't want to get it wrong here. But that's not the case, okay? I'm also getting that you fear failing the mission that you're being given. You fear failing, even like synchronicity. You can't even make it up. What was under there? Evolve. Okay? It's time for you to evolve. Elusiveness. Elusiveness. it seems elusive, it seems out of reach. Is that what elusive means? God, I need to go back to school. I'm sure it does. It seems like, yeah, well, this is exactly what you're feeling, okay? You're not trusting the synchronicities that are coming through. You need to, and look at this tawny mouth owl, beautiful. You need to trust the synchronicities that you're seeing and feeling and living, okay? It's time for you to evolve from the older version to the new version. This is being divinely guided. And even though it may seem out of your reach and you don't feel ready for it, Source is saying you are ready for this, okay? You just need to expand your consciousness here and understand what you are capable of. Understand that that part of yourself was necessary for this version and part of yourself, and for the path that you're heading down, okay? And I'm also getting that you weren't chosen because you feel ready. You were chosen because you feel, Source sees that you feel called towards that. So this could be something that you feel called towards, that you have, I want to say suffered, endured, that you have lived through in your life, okay? And it could have been suffering of some sort, okay? But that's why Source has chosen you, because you understand it, you have lived it, you have suffered it, you have endured it, okay? And that is why you're being called in this direction, and that is why you are the best qualified for this journey. I just keep getting that you that you feel inferior to, you just in general, you feel inferior. It doesn't matter who you meet, where you go, whatever. This is just a feeling that you have within yourself. It's not a, look, there is a level of confidence, okay? If someone saw you on the street and met you for the first time and started talking to you, there would be full confidence there. Like they feel that you're a very confident person here. But there is that little something inside of yourself. I'm not saying that you conduct your everyday life like that. I'm just saying there is a small part of you that needs to evolve from an older version of yourself, okay? Because this was not your, this was just a part of your journey. And for a lot of you, this was not something that you chose. This was just something that, a situation that you found yourself in. God, that's what's coming through. It's not going to be for everyone, okay? So if it's not your message, leave it for the person whose message it is for, okay? Take what resonates. This is why they say it, I guess. Take what resonates and leave the rest, because it is true. Every message that comes through is not going to be for you. And then messages that come through, there could be one part of that message that is for you, you know what I mean? But anyway, we're moving past it. I'm not getting stuck on that. Whatever this is, I'm getting a really strong feeling like you just feel very drawn to this. It's something that you're just very passionate about. You're not taking this, you know, I want to say, you're not taking this lying down. Like, it's like you want to know that when you walk into this, that you're ready, but you don't have to be. There's going to be mistakes made. There could be mistakes made. I'm not saying, you know, but even if there is mistakes made, like, this is just what happens. This is all a part of the learning. Oh my God. You can't even make this up. This is crazy. And sorry about my son in the background. The purpose of spiritual evolution is to remove the blockages that cause you fear. You can't even make this up. This is absolutely insane, crazy, awesome, all rolled in one. So blessed. Most of life will unfold in accordance with forces far outside your control, regardless of what your mind says about it. Oh, we have to read that again. Most of life will unfold in accordance with forces far outside our control. Yes, regardless of what your mind says about it. Yes, that is so fitting. Both of those cards is just, wow. is what's going on right now. Show us what the collective needs to see, please. I'm also hearing right now that you have been asking for confirmation. You've already received confirmation, I'm getting, but you keep doubting the synchronicities and the downloads and the messages that are coming through. So if there's one thing that this reading is going to bring, it should bring confirmation for you that you are on the right path. Even Jesus has shown up here for you to let you know, hey, this is your way. This is the way, okay? God's will for me is perfect happiness. In my defenselessness, my safety lies. Today I wake with joy, expecting but the happy things of God to come to me. Wow. It is not danger that comes when defenses are laid down. It is safety. It is peace. It is joy. And it is God. So this is just more confirmation here, okay? And funny how this card just flipped towards Jesus here. What I'm going to say, though, is this one. It is not danger that comes when defenses are laid down. It is safety, it is peace, it is joy, and it is God. Release control, okay? Release control. We're going to pop that over there. Today I wake with joy, expecting but the happy things of God to come to me. We're going to put those both over there with Jesus because that is where they want to be. I give my life to God to guide today. Let's see what that says, because it was on the top of the deck here. Why would you have me do? What would you have me do? Where would you have me go? What would you have me say, and to whom? Look at this. This is crazy. I give my life to God to guide today. Guys, release control. Whatever mission you have been asked to go, whatever direction you have been asked to go in, forget the mission, whatever direction you are being pulled in and you have been asked to go in, okay, you should follow that direction because it is leading you. And all you need to ask, you don't need to be asking, oh, can I do this? Am I qualified enough? Am I good enough for this? What about the past that I've lived? Blah, blah, blah. You need to be asking, what would you have me do? Where would you have me go? And what would you have me say, and to whom? Okay, those are the questions that you need to be asking, not oh God, I'm not going to go reiterate on that again, but you know what I'm saying, okay? Because that is coming through, and it's coming through loud and clear, okay, with what's coming out here, straight from source, straight from Jesus, okay? Yeah, you've definitely, I just saw prayer again, okay, and I'm hearing loud and clear that you've asked for confirmation, you've prayed about it, you've asked for a sign. You are not taking the signs and synchronicities in. Take this as your sign, okay, because you probably had small ones coming through, but then you dismiss yourself as per usual. You think, oh God, that was just a, coincidence and stuff. No, it's not, okay? They're not coincidences. It's like it comes up in different random conversations that you might have during a day with different people, I'm hearing. You might hear something on the radio or something, okay, and you think, whoa, did I just get that? Is that real? Oh, you can't even make this up. Holy Amethyst, you are the light, and thrones opportunity for growth. On the bottom here, we've got see from a higher perspective, and I see downloads of intuition. We've got downloads and downloads, and I forget, but I'm going to read what that says in a minute. And we've got charity again. Bring peace where you can. Guys, you can't even make this up. We have to take this as well. Face your own shadow. Okay, face your own demons, because that is what is holding you back, is what I'm getting, is the old version of yourself, and that is not you. We're not going to take that one, but that did need to be seen. I'm just going to move these out for a minute while I... Downloads and understanding. Yeah, that's it. Downloads and understanding. I don't even remember where that was going, but you've had downloads and understanding. Oh, it was one of these, that's why. Okay. Thrones, opportunity for growth. This is a sacred time for growth, healing, and understanding. God, my God, you can't make it up, okay? It just all is synchronized. Soul expansion. Understand the connections between all things. Here is a really good example of connection between all things. This is a sacred time of growth, healing, and understanding. There is more information coming your way. Trust that all you need to know will be revealed to you in perfect time, space, sequence. If you are experiencing challenges, know that these are growing pains that are contributing to a more aligned future. Only good will come from this situation. Trust that life is guiding you to growth. Every challenge I face is an opportunity to grow. Absolutely love it. Holy Amethyst, you are the light. You have a light within you, and this light will never go out. Not now that it's been activated, guys. Okay? Not now that it's been activated. And I'm getting that this has been activated for a hot minute. You've just been trying to deny it, okay? And it's time to move with it. Whenever you face darkness, this brilliance has the opportunity to shine. Wow. This is what you have within you. Why can't you see that? You have to see that. God, Source is asking you to see that. Right now, $10 million jackpot tonight. That just popped to my mind. And some of you need to know that. Go and buy a lotto ticket. And if you win, don't forget me. So joking. But anyway, that just popped to mind. $10 million lotto jackpot if you're in Australia, sorry. Yeah. Whenever you face darkness, this brilliance has the opportunity to shine. Right now, God and the angels are calling you to switch your light on full. Stand in the greatness of your spirit. Do not back down and be the bringer of good that you were born to be. I am the light of hope in the world, guys. This is obviously something to do with your particular calling, okay? Like I said, it doesn't have to be on a massive scale. I mean, it can snowball into a massive scale, don't get me wrong. But all you need to do is just be light and hope for people, and it will just, and it will just go from there. Like, it will grow from there, okay? See from a higher perspective. You are being guided to take a higher perspective. Do not allow yourself to be limited by what you do not see or understand. Do not allow your current experience to disrupt you from being the force of light you were born to be. Be open to seeing things differently and with consideration, for by being willing to shift your perspective, you allow angels to bring divine order to your life. Thank you, sky beings, for helping me see this differently. Again, with the light, this has obviously got something to do with what you're meant to be doing, whoever's reading this is for, okay? And like I said, it's not going to be for everyone, take what resonates. Downloads of intuition. What did I say at the beginning? Trust your intuition. Trust what is coming to you, the signs, the synchronicities, the understanding, the downloads of intuition. Trust what is coming to you, for the information is absolutely a glimpse of the future. Your psychic gifts are heightened at the moment, and it's essential for you to take time to record what is coming from within. I got a thing yesterday of like, and I was going to do the reading, and I thought, look, I just don't even know about it, but it was being a record keeper in Syrian times? Sumerian, not Syria, like not in this world. It's a galactic being or something. Sumerian, so a record keeper of Sumeria. So that's strange that this comes out. It's almost Twilight Zone. Anyway, that came through, so that could be relevant for someone, okay? A Sumerian record keeper. So yeah, and what was coming through, strange, let's call ding in the background, someone's confirmation. What was coming through was that even here in this existence, you are still the record keeper, right? You are the record keeper, but you are here now. and like you meet other beings that you just know are from the same planet, and you don't do anything. It's not like you're walking around with a freaking clipboard or anything writing stuff down, but it's an automatic download that happens of I don't know, of experiences that happen here on Earth with not only you, but with people that you come across that you know you're connected from that planet, let's say alien beings, right? And so all of that data that you just take in, it's an energetic record keeping. It's not like you're taking note of it, but you feel it. And it goes back to Sumeria to take back the data of what's going on. So that was what was coming through, and I yeah, I don't know. I didn't want to do. I didn't feel like Anyway, that was coming through, so now it's coming through. I don't have to do a big read on it because I'm telling whoever needs to hear it right now that that's what was coming through and that you are a record keeper. And it just jogged my memory now when I time to record. And funny that, you know, it's the record because record keeper was coming out. That's what was bloody well coming out. So that's crazy. Do you see how, you know, understand the connections between all things? So there you go. That is just madness, but this is what was coming through. And I needed to say this to someone. Someone needed to hear that message because I decided not to do that message. So, yeah, wow. All right, let's get back to it. Your psychic gifts are heightened at the moment, and it's essential for you to take the time to record. There you go, another confirmation, guys. I can't even do this. Take the time to record what is coming from within. Maybe this is the section that you need to understand. So I'm going to go over that again. It's essential for you to take the time to record what's coming from within. Get a pen and paper. In this instance, it's not going to be energetic going back to Sumeria. What you need to know right now from this reading is that you need to get a pen and paper and jot what's coming down, because that could be necessary for your future path here, okay? It could give you the knowledge and the whatever it is that you need when you come across certain things, when you walk this path that source is asking you to walk now, okay? It's essential for you to take the time to record what is coming from within. As a reminder, nothing is set in stone, and therefore, if your intentions change, you can absolutely rewrite what is to come. But you are receiving information that will serve you on your way, and I hadn't even read that yet, so there you go. You are receiving information that will serve you on your way. Get a pen and paper, jot down your dreams, jot down your downloads, jot down your intuition, jot down experiences that you have, dreams that you have, in states of meditation, experiences that you have, anything that comes to you, okay, write it down. This is going to give you the confidence to move forward in what it is that Source is asking you to move forward in if you're not feeling prepared enough, because that's what the beginning of this came out. The beginning of this message was that you trust the calling, you don't trust yourself, you don't feel qualified enough, you don't feel blah, 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 right? So this has obviously been sent to you to help you understand. Get a little diary, get it ready, because everything that you can refer back to in that book is going to be necessary for your journey. And trust your intuition. That's coming out massively. I trust my intuition and psychic gifts. Charity, bring peace where you can. This is a time for reconciliation. If you're holding a grudge, it is time to let go. Wow, this is within yourself, I already know. The only person who will suffer from this restriction is you. You. It's time to bring your heart to the present moment. Yes, to the present moment, to the version that you are right now, not the past. Release control, leave the past in the past. It's time to show up wholly and fully with love. You deserve the freedom that forgiveness and understanding will bring you. Forgiveness and understanding. What's this? Look, honestly. And again, with the ding activation, I'm ready to understand and forgive. Master Jesus coming through, forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. Absolutely beautiful messages coming through, guys. Absolutely amazing. All right, what are we pulling from? Gosh. fully bloody lost in it there for a second. Show us what the collective needs to see, please. Oh, the synchronicities are crazy, like I said. The synchronicity is bloody crazy. You know, conversations that you have with people, rooted wisdom, longevity, boundaries, roots. This, you were born for this, you were made for this, and this is, it could be tied, like, you know, lifetimes of being this light bringer. Okay, it doesn't, I think you're already prepared for it. You know what to do. Rituals of purification, connection, tradition, sanctity. So guys, you were made for this. Okay, you were made for this. Rituals of purification. You've already been purified. Your soul is purified. That's why you've been chosen to execute and to what do you call it, to put this light and this wisdom out into the world, because you were born for this. This is in you. This is already in you. Okay, longevity, so lifetimes, generational even. Okay, this is what you were made for. This is what you were put here for. This is your calling, and you have been purified. You're already purified. You're as pure as Jesus coming out here. Okay, this is you. This is you. Now, what was I thinking? So annoying. All right, we'll get one of these. We'll just see what comes out. Show us what the collective needs to see, please. Show us what the collective needs to see. That's funny, because I thought maybe I'd split it. All right, thank you. Lion on the bottom of the deck. Okay, Lion on the bottom of the deck. So turtle, longevity coming out. We have cardinal. Wow, full spirit sign there with a cardinal. We've got cardinal, turkey and mallard. We've got lion, turtle, and that is like strength of a lion and longevity, like you were born for this. And the fact that these two are on the bottom of the deck here, I love that. Look up the meanings, guys. I'm not gonna spend the time now to look up the meanings. Typically I would. I haven't got my phone on me, it's over there, and I'm not going to do it. But cardinal is definitely a, you know, a very common bird that comes through for spirit. Okay, so this, you've got so much around you and so many loved ones and spirit guides around you. It's just not funny. Like the signs and synchronicities that are coming through, you need to trust them. So look up the meaning of cardinal, turkey and mallard. Okay, even look up the meaning of lion and turtle. I'm getting, you've had a conversation with someone, and thank you. Whatever it is that, you know, that you're leaning towards here, Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck, you can't even change it, you can't even make it up. Change of perspective, okay, messages coming through. Change of perspective is needed here. You need to change your perspective and understand the messages that are coming through. You need to release these burdens. Nine of Wands. And you're so close to understanding and believing in yourself. Seven of Pentacles. I'm going to go back to what I was saying for a second here. You've had a conversation with someone, because, and I just couldn't let that go, that's why. So you've had a conversation with someone and they've said to you, oh, you would be really good at da 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 da. And so like that was even in itself is massive, you know, is massive. That was a sign and a synchronicity. There was a conversation that took place. It's not going to be for everyone, okay? It's not going to be for everyone. Is this going to be worth it? Yes. Is the starting a new path and the burden that I'm going to, yes. The learning, the undertaking, the new, you know, oh, hang on. You're not expecting a return, but this has been on your mind, like what, okay, thank you. If I change course and direction now and I put this time and energy, how am I going to make both portions of my life, you know, how am I going to support oh my God, I just can't explain this. How am I going to support myself if I move down this new path and trust what is coming towards me? Okay, how am I going to... I'm not sure if that's right. You're exhausted, but you can make this through. All right. Look for the signs and synchronicities and change your perspective about yourself. Okay. Resilience with... you can make it through this. This is what you're questioning. Resilience with evaluation, right? So you're evaluating, but too much. You've got what it takes to get through this, okay? And stop freaking over analyzing it so much. Look for the signs and synchronicities and change your bloody perspective, because this is what you were made for. All right, this is what you were made for. Like I said, there's someone that you have a conversation with. Sorry, I was trying to be on that as well. Someone that you had a conversation with. It could have been either a repeated conversation here or like something that different people keep saying to you. Okay. And like, it seems like a big undertaking to take on, and is it going to be worth it? But yes, it is, okay? You've got what it takes to get through this. Stop trying to look at it from all different angles here, because that is not, you know, what... You've noticed it, you've seen it, you believe it, you know it, you understand it, okay? Now it's time to just fully trust it without questioning too much. That's what's coming through. Sorry, that was a bit roundabout, but I'm trying to figure out, like, you've already, doubting yourself, but now you're doubting the journey, when actually what was coming through was that you weren't doubting the calling. You're doubting that you have what it takes, and you're over-analysing that. The messages are coming through to you. Change your perspective, because that is what needs to happen right now. Let's just pull... Oh, thank you. I don't even know what I was going to ask, but Two of Cups came out with the Ace of Wands and the flick off. You better flick the flick off. Look what came. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, Ace of Wands, Justice. Knight of Cups on the bottom here as well, with the Nine of Cups. Look. Nine of Pentacles, bro. Three of Wands. You have what it takes. Look at this. 7 of Pentacles. You've got what it takes to grow. You've got the Sun underneath that. The 2 of Cups came out first. Okay. Come in. You're questioning, have you got what it takes? Have you got the resilience? Oh God, I'm over-analyzing. Is it going to, evaluating, can I, is it, you're not listening to the signs and synchronicities. You need to change your perspective. Let's just pull the 2 of Cups comes out, right? This is a divine partnership that you're of this journey. This journey that you're on is a divine partnership here. You need to trust it fully. What do you got coming out? Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Justice, Sun, 7 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, Knight of Cups. Stop with the bullshit. Okay, stop with the conflict. Because look, you're telling me you don't have what it takes? You've got the knowledge, the intellect, you've got it all. You've got the compassion, the heart, you've got it all. You've got the brain work, you've got it all, the passion, the drive, okay? You've got it all. And this comes from partnership with God, with the divine, with Jesus, and 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. But you can't make this up. Release the past. Release control here. Release the past and lead with all of what you have here. Grow it. Because is it going to be worth it? You bet your bottom dollar. You bet your bottom dollar. It is done. It is said. It's a gift. It is a gift. They're coming forward and giving you these messages. You need to take heed of these. Listen to them. Okay? It's just a willingness to grow this, and faith to take that first step. Faith to take that first step. Boom, another notification. All right, look. Okay, we're going to wind this up. I know it's been a little bit of a long read, sorry, but geez, you can't help what sort of comes out. Show us what the collective needs to see, please. Okay, show us what the collective needs to see. Thank you. Oh, my God. New beginnings, leadership, spiritual partnership, and we've got compassion and change. Compassion and change. New beginnings, leadership, spiritual partnership here. There's so much more that I want to say. There's so much more I want to say. You know, what's coming through here is like, if you don't feel like you're ready and you don't feel qualified, or you don't feel like you have enough information to move down this path, okay, maybe volunteering in the field to start with, okay, that's, you know, that can give you start speaking in those small fields where you volunteer. Speak your truth. Let people know who you are. Show people the real, okay? Give them that beacon of hope, because, you know, without hope, there's nothing. Even in like mental health studies and stuff, like the one thing that you can offer people, you know, when they're feeling at their worst, wow, there's a lot that wants to come out here. Hope is one of the biggest things. You are being, so even if you just gave people hope in that field, if you went to volunteer, okay, that is giving people hope. And that movement builds momentum, okay? That one step builds momentum. You are a being of the universe, Feel the connection. You are never alone. God, you can't even make it up, okay? Because with this Jesus card here, you can't. Spiritual partnership. Love will get you through. Problems resolve when you surrender them to your angels. What was the freaking first, one of the first cards that came out? You need to put music back into your life. That may be specific for somebody, okay? Make your connection, receive your angel wish, and be inspired. Believe. Believe in yourself. Let your imagination become reality. Believe in miracles. Love it. Your loved ones are guiding you from above. I told you, you've got a whole spiritual team around you with the cardinal coming out there. This isn't just Source and Jesus. It goes well beyond that. If in doubt, ask for inspiration from above. You are a true being of the universe. Your beauty radiates from within. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. We're going to pull an angel number and then we'll wrap it up with the affirmation, guys. Listen, you don't need to like, ooh, go jump tomorrow and like it's going to happen and you get all your stuff out there tomorrow and let yourself be known and start speaking to everybody that you come across, right? But you do need to stop dismissing what is coming to you, okay? Look at this. Fuck me. This is just like a... Honestly, I can't stress to you enough the divine guidance that you have, man. This is divinely guided to you. You're being urged, and it's coming from and right now what I'm hearing as I'm touching this card is start where you are. Take one practical step, okay? Read a freaking book. Go and take a short course. Go and volunteer. Attend that event that is to do with what you feel called to do, okay? Get involved in your bloody community because that is going to be the first step. 000. You are one with the Creator. You are one with the Creator, and there are no limits to what you can achieve. You needed to hear this. You have the ability to create something new and incredible in your lifetime here on earth. You cannot make it up, guys. I'm going to say it. Thank you for this beautiful, you cannot make this up moment, God. Okay, you are a creator. 30. You are an original, innovative thinker and an excellent communicator. You have a great talent for using creativity to convey your ideas, and your optimistic attitude has an uplifting effect on others. You are imaginative. 25. You have a great ability to take in and process information on both conscious and subconscious levels. Your curiosity is endless, and your desire to dive deep into a variety of subjects will bring you an immense awareness of the world. You are intelligent. We had dive deep coming out earlier. So obviously this is just dive deeper into what it is that you want to follow, and if that means going to a short course, picking up a book and learning about it, joining your community, that's what it means. Dive deeper, and dive deeper within yourself to realize who you are and what you're capable of under here, okay? All those aces coming out, come on, you cannot make that up, okay? New beginnings and leadership, you're meant for this. You were made for this. You was born here for this, and you were sent from this, from the divine. Okay, you're not feeling called by bloody accident, guys, and you're not feeling the way that you're feeling, full of doubt and stuff, because you're not capable. You're more than capable. You just need to believe and have faith in what you see and what you are receiving, and yourself. Okay, that's what you need to do. You're standing on the edge of it, is what I'm getting. Like the leap of faith, the Fool card, I'm seeing you're standing on the edge of it and you're ready to take that. You just need to take that step, okay? I release fear of the unknown. I can move forward with energy and enthusiasm. Boom. I release old burdens and expectations of love. I am free to choose with confidence. Boom. I release fear of the unknown, Come on. I accept I cannot save everyone. I choose to help those who are open to assistance. This is, I believe, just a little something that you need to carry with you on your journey, okay? I acknowledge and express my emotions with ease and grace. What an absolutely beautiful reading, guys. Yeah, what an absolute brilliant reading. Someone needed to hear this. Let me know if this resonates with you. What I'm getting right now is that growth, when you feel the growth happening, okay, it always, when you're leaping into the unknown, okay, it always feels bigger than you, okay? But once you take that first step and you start to find your feet in that, okay, it becomes a part of you. It becomes a part of you, and that is what you have to remember. It might feel bigger than you right now, but you are made for this, and you will guide and lead this. You're just gonna, it's gonna be like, once you get in there and you start doing it, it's gonna be like, what the hell did I wait so long for? What was I thinking? That's what you're going to be thinking. Why did I wait so long? They're the questions that you're going to be asking, rather than how can I do this? Why am I blah, 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 blah. You're going to be asking, why did I wait so long? Why did I doubt myself? Why did I even hesitate? Why did I deny the messages? You know, that's what you're going to be asking. All right, guys, this is your reading. If you resonate with this reading, give a like to the video, and please share it for other collective who haven't found us yet, who may need to hear this message and join our collective. If you are new here and you want to be a part of our collective, or you vibe with my energy, please subscribe to the channel. If you want to stay up to date with messages that come through, hit that notification bell, guys. And thank you for bringing your energy through. Thank you, God, Spirit, Jesus. Absolute pleasure bringing these messages through for you. Thank you for bringing your energy. I absolutely appreciate you. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. I'm so grateful to all of you. And keep shining. I hope this message brought some closure, some answers, some relief, something, you know. I hope there's one message in here for whoever needs to hear it. I thank you, guys. Keep shining.